Okay, we're now recording.
Okay, so hi, we are here, and I'm Sophie. And this is Alice.
Hi.
And we're from the Joyful Web, which is
And
a
we're
marketing agency.
very rough and ready right now.
Yeah, and we just decided that we were going to record our conversation because we are having an important chat about, needing to put on a face or needing to push ourselves, into something. Like overwhelm is becoming a really big part of, for me anyway. Like I'm finding that my OCD has flared up because of the situation being so out of control, and then I'm trying to get a handle on my brain by making myself wrong, and then I'm trying to put this ridiculously impossible routine together that I'm failing before I've even begun, because let's be honest, I never really had any intention of doing any of it anyway. I was just doing it because I was trying to get my brain in order. And that's, actually all perfect and fine. And maybe this is an opportunity for us to just rethink how we approach our lives for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Alice, what were you saying about that? Because you had some really good insights into
the insights into you specifically.
Yeah.
So I was just saying, a lot of people at the moment are finding that routines that they have followed for years, maybe even decades, are suddenly being disrupted. Like, for how many people right now, you get up, you have a shower, you get dressed, you go to work, you work in the morning, you have your lunch break, you work in the evening, you come home, you go to a fitness class, you go to a pub, So many people right now are in a space of, like, suddenly that whole routine that they have followed for years, that they rely on, that is the kind of very structure and backbone of their entire lives, has just been ripped away. So it is totally understandable that there are a whole bunch of people out there right now that are feeling really discombobulated, good time to use that word, really discombobulated, really unstable, really like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
Whereas Sophie sent me that, I hope you don't mind me saying this. So Sophie sent me this picture of a piece of paper. She was like, right, this is my daily routine. I'm going to get up, I'm going to do my exercise, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to do client work then, I'm going to work on this then, just like regimented, laid out through the day. Sophie's an entrepreneur. Like, we run this business together. She has never had anything resembling routine in her entire life. So, like, right now, she's probably more equipped than most people to be dealing with this complete and utter lack of routine. Whereas what's really interesting is how Sophie, your coping mechanism has gone straight to, I need to put some kind of structure in place to cope with this.
Yeah.
When you run your life on not really having that rigid structure. I'm a hell of a lot more structured than you.
Yeah, and I think it's also because I had such debilitating, for want of a better word, OCD when I was younger. Like, couldn't go into a room without following a specific ritual, couldn't go to sleep without following it. Like, if I ever broke it, I had to kind of start again, and like that was basically my whole life was in that. So my kind of more, what might occur to other people was like scatty way of being, is actually a direct response to trying to prevent my brain from going into OCD. Because if I go into that space, what happens is just this need to control everything. I become very unreasonable to the people around me, first of all, and quite inconsiderate, actually, because I need things to be my way. And then on top of that, I stress out a lot about the things I need to do and don't end up doing any of them. And I know quite a few people who have similar, responses to what the brain perceives as a threat, which right now is huge for all of us. It's fucking terrifying. And I am just interested to see where my brain goes in that space. And I'm sure there are many people watching this who also have their own thing, whatever that might be, that is either serving or maybe not, actually. Like, maybe what we're doing is creating more stress for ourselves in an already really stressful situation. I know that's what I'm doing.
And I think it's really important to say, like, what our reaction was last week. So Sophie and I both kind of, I think it's fair to say, we finished the end of last week feeling really quite stressed and in this space of overwhelm and anxious. And we in response to this, we kind of went straight into overdrive mode. Like, how can we help? How can we fix it? How can we fix this for our clients? Into crisis response, like totally just operating in this space of go, trying to do as much work as we would normally do within a normal week, as well as responding to all of this new incoming information, requests to hop on calls, requests to talk to people. And that left us feeling really kind of quite drained as we were going into the weekend. And it's so easy at the moment to find yourself in that state of heightened stress, particularly if you, like me, are do have a disposition towards being quite an anxious person, or you feel like you're in a state of anxiety a lot of the time. I think it is really easy to go into like, I'm just going to go into overdrive so that I don't have to think, so that I can just keep going, keep delivering, keep helping people, keep fixing it, keep solving problems. And now more than ever, you have got to look after yourself as a business owner. Like, do not try to be all things for all people right now. We've got to keep healthy. We've got to keep ourselves healthy. And, stress and anxiety do have a massive impact on the body. So
they do. And a massive impact on how we're able to show up within our work as well. And what I found is a kind of suddenly going, well, what's the point? With Alice and I just had a conversation where I was literally going, well, what's the point? What's the point in any of this? And that's also a response to that's my brain trying to shut down. Like, it's like, can't cope with this, let's shut everything down by making everything else wrong, so that I can have a reason to just go and crawl under my covers. And I think that's completely normal and fine too. But how we got around that was that Alice suggested that we go through everything that we had to do and really focus on the positives and what we can bring to that, and how we can make a difference in the work that we are already doing, so that it feels like we're already in service. Because we all are, in our own little way, we all are, and we don't have to be right now like crusaders of the planet. We can actually just be helping Doris with her shopping next door, or just giving a kind word to a good friend who's been in isolation for 2 weeks, or just bringing as much of ourselves as we possibly can to whatever work we have on. Or just getting up and doing a yoga class and going back to bed is fine too.
And I think it's in the last week already, the number of blog posts I have seen around like how to work from home, how to work from home remotely, how to have virtual meetings, how to do this, how to do that, like how to do everything properly, how to productively use your time. There's this online, this university has made all of their online courses free. Take the time to learn another skill. You don't have to do any of that.
No,
you don't have to do anything extra than what you would normally do. And if you are doing less than you would normally do, that's okay too. And I think I'm saying this as much to myself, as much to Sophie, as I am to all of you. And we just wanted to record this and really be real about what we're dealing with as small business owners who are conscious and do want to help people and do want to support people. So I hope that being party to this little Monday morning conversation of ours going into the week has helped. So you're doing amazingly. Whatever you're doing amazingly. Even if you're just getting up and getting dressed, which I haven't managed yet. I am still in my pajamas under this. Sophie's wearing fancy clothes, or she's like, "Do you want to record this?" I was like, fine.
I've been crying all morning, so potato.
Whatever you've managed to do today, even if it's just get out of bed, get a cup of tea, feed yourself and have a sit down, or just get out of bed even. You're doing amazingly. This is a really bloody tough time for everyone.
And if you want community and you want to bounce any ideas or even just share, then comments below. We would love to sort of connect with you. And please, if you can avoid going outside, do please. This is it's very important that we keep each other safe right now.
Yes.
Okay, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.